Google's always looking at ways of innovating and creating new products that customers can enjoy. And the latest thing that they're planning on doing is revamping their Google Maps. And the way that they're doing that is they plan on personalizing Google Maps. So when you search for something, certain things will pop up on your screen as opposed to someone else's screen. So what they're going to do is they are going to collect data that you share via search engine or email or anything you do using a Google product. They will compile that information into a database, and then they will use that database to have certain businesses pop up when you're searching for something on Google Maps. So for instance, let's say you like Larry's Pizza and you're emailing your friends about Larry's Pizza. All of a sudden, when you're searching for something in that general area on Google Maps, Larry's Pizza will pop up, but other businesses will not. So they're going to base it solely on what you are searching for and what you're emailing about using Google products.
Yeah, I'm against this, but that's my personality, and I wonder what other people think about this, because I like to discover new things. So I don't want my life to be boring where they just keep shoveling me to the same place I've always eaten. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I love the different diners that I eat at, and I go to them all the time. But I don't need Google Maps to tell me what those are. I need Google Maps to tell me the things I don't know about, right?
So there are two issues that I have with it. The number one issue, and I've always had this problem, is the fact that, you know, a lot of these companies, whether it's Google or social networking sites, will collect the information on you and then they'll sell it to third parties. And that's essentially what Google is planning on doing in this situation. They want to have advertisers target specific people for ads, and this is a great way to do it, especially if someone is very predictable. But another problem that I have with it is the fact that, you know, we already live in our little bubbles when it comes to what we search for on Google. Google caters to us based on what we've searched for in the past. So I don't like that, you know, since I'm progressive and since I search for progressive sites, oftentimes when I search for a progressive issue, or I'm sorry, when I search for a political issue, a lot of times I will get the progressive take on it. I don't only want the progressive take, I want to see the conservative take as well. That way I'm not living in my little bubble. And with Google Maps, you're totally right. I want to experience new things. I don't want to go back to the same restaurant over and over again. But Google wants you to do that because then the advertisers or the companies know to advertise to you.
Yeah, and they'll be highly motivated too, because once you get squeezed out and you're not among the known entities in your universe, well, then that restaurant has a lower and lower chance, or that store has a lower and lower chance of you ever going there. So the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. So I don't love that world. Now, but it's this guy who wrote about it on Slate, Evgeny Morzov, made a great point. He said, look, Google engineers try to bring order to the world. But there's a lot of chaos and disorder in the world, and that's part of what leads to novelty, right? And different experiences. So if you like different experiences, that doesn't compute for Google. What computes for Google is, I must give the world order, okay? And that's what they're trying to do with maps and so many other things. And there's tremendous value in it, and obviously they've literally gotten that value in terms of dollars, and we all use it, right? We use Google as a search engine. Obviously, YouTube is a huge part of Google. Believe me, we love YouTube, right? And Gmail, etc. So it's not to say that it's wrong. It's, you know, different strokes for different folks. But at the same time, we're concerned that it limits all of our options in a way that doesn't allow for the richness of human interactions that has both order and disorder. And that's part of what makes life interesting.